Welcome back to Let's Play Condemned: Criminal Origins. I'm BurningDogFace. And I hope November finds you well, guys.
It's a search engine specific to the library. Just type in the torturer's name, and we should get the latest info from the local news, including broadcast feeds.
The reading is fun mug is a nice touch. Well, there you go. Want to play with us? There is a kitten calendar. Oh, and unicorns. Huh.
Damn it. Can anything else go wrong? We'll have to find the server room and get the network running.
Great. I think I'm hallucinating again.
Rosa! Rosa, are you there?
Shit, that's really happening. How the fuck did that happen? I was looking towards the door when she disappeared in the middle of a word. Yeah, I don't really see how we could get in or get her out while that was happening. Of course, thanks to a friend of mine, I'm wondering if they're planning to Shyamalan me. You know, have it turn out that Rosa was just in his head and he was doing all this by himself. Or worse, have it turn out in the ending that Ethan was serial killer X all along, and the guy in the jumpsuit is just a figment of his imagination. You know, one of those situations where the character doesn't realize it himself because he's fucking crazy. It doesn't even make the noise. There's nothing on that side but a lock. Birds? Oh, there's one. So Halloween came and went. Shit. Wait, what difference does this make?
This is Rosa. I'm out of the lab at present, but will return shortly. In an emergency, please use my authorized bureau cell number.
Physical evidence received and stored.
Don't let him get away!
You know, it's the first time one of those guys has said anything coherent at all. I was going to mention that today. that thing is way stronger than the old Taser. Just fuck you, buddy. Great, he's waiting for me to come to him. I didn't do that. I know what happened as I looked over there, but I didn't do that. Huh. So that's where they get those. Oh, shit. Oh dear. Not the one I was aiming at, but sure. Let's go with that. You know, this is the 4th year running that I have played a spooky game for the Halloween season. In 2014, I played Resident Evil 4. And despite having attempted to play that back in the day when it was on the GameCube and failing, I don't know which tense to use in that sentence. Did I see any fire doors on the way in other than the one the dude burst through? I'm gonna kick you to death! Yeah, despite having played it back in the day and found it too freaky for my weak constitution, this time around I found it to be more of a horror-themed action game than anything else. Can't decide if I should go back for that fire axe. Since it seems like I'm supposed to backtrack, I guess I do need the axe. You know, go in here, kill that guy, get the axe. Go back, use the axe. Except I don't remember seeing any other doors. Oh well, the fire axe is still a pretty rad weapon. It's just not the raddest. In 2013... here we are. In 2013, I played Doom 3 BFG Edition. And, as myriad other people have, noted,
This is Rosa. I'm out of the lab at present, but will return shortly. In an emergency, please use my authorized bureau cell number.
Physical evidence received and stored.
I guess that means someone's going back to her lab. Rare books cage. Oh. I turned them off because I vaguely remembered in the first level it was either the detective or one of the loading screen tips suggested that I turn off the lights. Oh no, it was the detective telling his lackey that I turn off the lights so the awesome. I was waiting to see if the elevator is going to go up with them, and okay, there we go. Yeah, Doom 3, as many other people have noted, isn't exactly a scary game, it's just a startling game. Oh. It doesn't do this stuff very well. We are walking through an area feeling super ominous. Doom 3 is, all about, you know, doors unexpectedly opening and shit jumping out at you. And there is certainly something to be said for cheap jump scares, but when the game is nothing but cheap jump scares over and over again, not only does it get old really fast, but they seriously lose their effectiveness. Moving more slowly than usual. And completing the streak. Nope, 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 nope. Anything left in this? No, actually. You just immediately switched to that. Curious. I was not expecting to find anything like this. This also looks like a gun I had in fucking Wolfenstein. Look at that weird little piece of metal up there. Why is it foggy in here all of a sudden? And as for the notes, right. There's no block button when you have these have a gun in your hands. The proper way, anyway. It said the name. Excuse me. It said the name of the area that the Rare Books is in. This is where I came in, but I didn't remember it. Oh, hey, shit. You've unlocked the Bird Bath TV achievement. Yes, in 2012, rounding things out, I played Alan Wake's American Nightmare for the end of October, but discovered that it wasn't nearly as scary as I felt Alan Wake was. Not to mention that because it was, a short downloadable title, I actually managed to beat it several days before Halloween. So I started a puzzle game called Vessel, and then on the actual day of Halloween, I did a one-off special. And I'd forgotten this until I did a search yesterday and found out. Jesus. Yeah, this thing kind of sucks. Yeah, on the day of, I did a one-off special where I came back to American Nightmare and played the score attack mode, and called that video Let's Slay American Halloween. Well, that's interesting, but it doesn't say crowbar needed or anything. The Fear 1 was exceptionally good at being creepy, but it wasn't great at, But it wasn't great at, being scary, if that makes sense. Like, they didn't do jump scares or anything. It was all about the ambience in that one. Like, I think I can count the number of times something startled the shit out of me in that game. on one hand. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm remembering it wrong. I don't know. My point is that it was much better at creating an atmosphere than it was at this one then? Shelburne, that was the one. Embarrassing. Kinda wanted to finish that thought. I'm gonna be honest, after 3 years of Halloween games that really didn't scare me that much, and then playing, Fear 1 and 2, which were creepy as all get out, but just not in the same way that the older horror games I'd played had been. The first couple, like Dead Space 1 and 2, just scared the shit out of me. And after playing those horror games and experiencing that, I started to wonder if I was finally getting used to horror games and just weren't having as much of an effect on me as they originally did. But then I started playing Condemned, and not only was it finally a game I was playing for Halloween that was legit freaky, it proved that no, I am not immuning. That's totally not a word. I am totally not growing accustomed to the wiles of horror games, because this game is great at creating an atmosphere and scaring the shit out of me. I think it's because, present company accepted, most of the time I've got, just a crappy melee weapon in my hands. And, even though my enemies are just crazy people who just want to bludgeon me or shoot me for no real reason, when I've got a shitty melee weapon in my hand, I'm not confident that I'll be able to survive the next encounter, with a crazy homeless person, much less the serial killer I'm tracking. So that makes, every sighting of an enemy really tense, and helps make the jump scares even worse. I know, that's just my personal opinion anyway. Don't get me wrong, I still love the Fear games for what they are, and Alan Wake, and American Nightmare are some of my favorite games ever. And yes, I can see how Resident Evil 4 is considered a fucking classic by the people who love it. But, Condemned is just the scariest game I've played in a long-ass time, and it's weirdly refreshing somehow? I don't know. I'm just rambling at this point. And since I've been running over the timer, let's just call it here. I'm BurningDogFace, and I'll see you in the next episode of Let's Play Condemned: Criminal Origins. We head through that arch and try and find Rosa. Later.